billion cost of living breakthrough. Family dinners, holidays, childcare.
And you've only got a month to use it.
Details, 7 News, Monday.
Tonight's 7 News headlines: a Chinese spy ship spotted off the West Australian coast, the government calling it an aggressive act. A bizarre security breach on the campaign trail with an impersonator crashing the Prime Minister's visit. The Queensland tourism operator accused of a $40 million cocaine plot is behind bars tonight after being extradited to Sydney. And flood warnings for part of northern New South Wales as the heavy rain pounding Queensland moves south. Now, here's Sally with the rest of Sydney's weather.
Thank you very much, Michael. Well, La Nina just won't let up at the moment. We've got that major flooding, as you just mentioned, unfolding across Queensland at the moment. Northern New South Wales also set to see some rain over coming days. It won't be quite as heavy as what we're seeing across the border, though. Today in Sydney, though, the city reached a top of 21 degrees. It's still a very warm 20 degrees at the moment. Tops of 22 degrees we're seeing at Fairfield and 12 at Katoomba, with that cloud just stopping things from getting too warm. On the satellite, the rain should start to ease through some areas in southeast Queensland this weekend as that low just starts to break away and drift away from the coast. We could still see fairly heavy falls, though, over the next 24 hours in particular for that corner of the country. For New South Wales, also something we're keeping an eye on. We've got that trough still affecting things in that northeastern corner. Showers are expected there, particularly over the next 2 to 3 days. Falls haven't been too heavy so far in this corner of the country compared to Queensland, and overnight we saw around 30 millimetres fall more on the mid-north coast, including for Coffs. Around the capital cities for tomorrow, the rain will certainly continue. For Brisbane, we've got that minor flood warning current there. 23 degrees the top temperature, 20 degrees in Canberra and also in Melbourne, 22 degrees for Adelaide, while over on the west coast a top of 21 degrees in Perth with mostly fine skies, maybe just a few showers there too. For New South Wales, more wet weather is forecast through the northern rivers tomorrow. In terms of totals, around 10 millimetres is forecast for Lismore and Byron Bay. As we head further down the coast, the falls will be lighter, around 5 millimetres forecast through Coffs Harbour. Some light falls also just skimming through the Illawarra and south coast, around 1 to 2 millimetres at most, and also pushing slightly inland into Dubbo, where a shower or two is forecast at a top of 24 degrees. Well, it's going to be a fairly cosy start to the weekend across Sydney as those much more tropical northern airflow just starts to stream down across the city. 27 degrees at Penrith and Richmond, and as that sun warms us up, we'll see those temperatures continue to warm across the weekend. On the water tomorrow, northerly winds around 30 knots, and that swell just sitting around the 2-metre mark. Tonight's going to be a warm one in the city. We will drop down to 17 degrees, 26 tomorrow. Looking ahead, Sunday, warm again, 26 degrees for the city and the west. Then we've got a cool change just pushing through on Monday, but we're not expecting any significant rain with that, which is certainly good news, Michael.
All right, pretty warm for the city then.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sal. That is 7 News for this Friday. We'll have updates for you throughout the evening, and sunrise is from 7. I'm Michael Usher from all the team here. Thanks so much for your company. Have a great Friday night.